Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Nabil Fekir. He's just so hard to stop when he's moving at pace, Peter. He's got real end product too, and the opposition defence will be wanting to make sure he doesn't get any shots away. I think he's going to add a lot of dynamism to this attack, and that might prove decisive today.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And it's Matuidi. Pogba. Ramsey. Conte. And here's Griezmann. Fekir. Fekir! And another time. Goal! France! And France are in front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
To lift. Is there, and he can get that clear. Rabiot could move up a gear here. Dybala spreads it towards the left. Dybala. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Dybala opts to play it back. Hernandez. Matuidi just brushed off the ball there. Rabiot. And it's Douglas Costa. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And here's Dybala, and they've been big chance! In it goes! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Simplicity itself.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
De Chilio. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bonucci. Ramsey. Shoots! Away from immediate danger. Douglas Costa. Forward it goes. Chance to break. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And it's De Chilio. Longley. Rabiot. Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. Defenders on the back foot. Mbappe. He's on a run down the left wing. Conte. Mbappe. Griezmann decides to play it back. Douglas Costa. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Dybala. And that's been levered clear. Pogba goes looking. And here's Pogba. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And here's Dybala. And here's Ramsey. De Chilio. Rabiot. And here's Douglas Costa. Ramsey goes for goal! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, I think we're all recovering from those last frantic moments which so nearly changed the whole outcome. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. So it's back to business. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Rabiot. Bonucci. Griezmann drives it forward, striding, has a hit! Ramsey. Douglas Costa. De Chilio. Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa gets it out to the wing. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a brilliant interception. Conte. Pogba. Mbappe. Mbappe has made his mark on this game. Matuidi. Mbappe. Chiellini cuts it out. Ramsey. And it's Rabiot. Douglas Costa. Ramsey. Dybala.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Gets wrestled off the ball. De Chilio with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pogba. Conte. Matuidi. Matuidi. And it's Ramsey. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets the better of his man. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Griezmann. Matuidi. Mbappe. That's not going to make it. Matuidi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo plays it out to the flank. De Chilio is charging up on the overlap. Throws in his head. Brave effort, total commitment.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get the drift.
Matuidi tries to get it forward quickly. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. De Chilio. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Looking to dink it in. And it's Alexandro. And help's available out wide. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Shot at goal! Goal! France! And they've got their lead back.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact.
Dybala has a go! Oh, Sean, in he goes again! He scored!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
And the finish! That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. France are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
One good cross, maybe the last chance.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Griezmann.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Hoists it forward. Bernardeschi. And that will be the final act. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. We have already started here. Fekir provides an outlet. Matuidi. It has got through to him. And that had to be more accurate. And he's there to cut it out. Bentancur. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cut out in the nick of time. Could move up a gear here. And it's Higuain. He's played him through.
Alphonse Areola simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Hernandez. Griezmann. Mbappe. You can get that clear. Throw it. Matuidi. Mbappe. It's on a plate. Griezmann! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Griezmann certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Quadrado looks to get on the end of this. Pjanic. Chance to break. Fekir. Quadrado. And it's played forward. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Matuidi. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Now surely has a goal! Goal! France! There is the breakthrough! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
France take the lead.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Chiellini with a definite foul there. That's a throw. Hernandez. And here's Griezmann. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pjanic. And it's Quadrado. And here's Higuain. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Higuain showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Mbappe! Bentancur goes looking. Chiellini. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Matuidi. Oh, good ball. Griezmann. Fekir. Alexandro drives it forward. Dybala plays it forward. Pjanic.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
They've been given a corner. And he just whacks it away. Chiellini gets it back. Forward it goes. Varane gets it back. And the half-time whistle goes. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
France leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's Pjanic. It's a brilliant interception. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Pavard. Fekir. Matuidi. Conte. And here's Griezmann. Shot a goal!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Going through, has a hit! Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Back into the middle. The message is clear. None shall pass. Bentancur tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got through. Timely. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Juventus showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
There's a pop! Matuidi. Hoists it forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Griezmann. And here's Griezmann. Mbappe goes for goal!
France really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Juventus making another change here. Bonucci. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
France seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Pavard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
He gets past his man. Shapes to shoot! He scores!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Bentancur. Alexandro. Over to the left. Douglas Costa.
Juventus showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Coman. Mbappe.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Higuain plays it forward.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And here's Griezmann. Can he dig? And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Cleared without complication. Douglas Costa. Bernardeschi tries to get it forward quickly. Areola can claim that. And that is that. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So, overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started here. Di Maria. Paredes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
De Bruyne. Vertonghen. Denier. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's got options out wide. Tielemans tries to get it forward quickly, and it's Meunier. Vertonghen. And here's Hazard. And here's Mertens. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mertens has a hit! Goal! Belgium!
Well, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So, a breakthrough already. Paredes. Di Maria loses his balance and loses the ball. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? And here's Hazard. And it's played forward.
Hazard really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Alderweireld. And it's Mertens. And here's Hazard. Denier. Finds himself eased off the ball. Belgium are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. It's a loose ball. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Paredes. Marco Verratti. Neymar. Tielemans. And it's De Bruyne. Mertens. And here's De Bruyne. And here's Hazard. And shoots! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Neymar. Neymar plays it forward. Denier. This could spell danger. Out to the left it goes. Mertens has a shot! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I really can't...
And the finish! Oh, taken with style! And they are right back within touch! Mbappe with a predatory goal.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Goes for goal! No mistake! And right on half-time, that is telling. And the first half is done.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. Hazard. Denier. And here's Hazard. Mertens decides to play it back. Mbappe. PSG on the counter-attack. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And it's Hazard. And here's Mertens. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Meunier has come steaming up from the back for this. He's there to get rid. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away. Paris Saint-Germain have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
And here's Hazard. Oh, great ball! He's gone for it!
Mertens really used his body to clever effect in dropping the shoulder to carry on.
Marco Verratti. Played back in.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
De Bruyne.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Witsel. And here's Mertens. Oh, good take in a good area. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And here's De Bruyne. And it's Meunier. Meunier goes to the cross. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. De Bruyne.
Mertens really was well marshalled there because he was denied.
Hits one! Hazard. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. De Bruyne. Hazard. Good take, and he's had a look. Has a goal! In it goes! And they are pulling clear here. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Belgium grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. De Bruyne. Out to the right. Meunier has it in a wide position, so what next? Kehrer. Ball's out on the left now. Gets away from his opponent. Mbappe. Mbappe!
Great football, shots and save.
Tielemans. It's De Bruyne. Back into the middle. Mertens. Now it's Hazard. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Belgium enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, a win's a win. Sometimes it's not as you'd like, but you have to find a way to produce what you need, and I thought they did that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Massive leap! That's a half-decent try.
Andre Silva did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Pogba. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Pepe. Ruben Neves. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bruno Fernandes. No, that's not the ball he wants. Belts one! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Neither side yet able to find the net. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Ruben Neves. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now the counter. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Andre Silva. And here's Andre Silva. Ronaldo gets shapes to shoot! Pogba. Fekir. Ruben Dias gets into the right position to intercept. That'll be a corner. Up to meet it! Goal! France! The breakthrough strike! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
France take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Pogba. Pogba goes looking. In for the follow-up! It's broken loose. Here comes the corner. And TT. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. João Cancelo. And it's Ruben Neves. Foot in. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And here's Fekir. Now it's Griezmann. And here's Fekir. He's on his way. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Portugal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Griezmann. Ball through needs to be good here. Striding forward. Has a pop! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, he sorted that out. Pogba. Hernandez.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Tolisso plays it forward. And here's Andre Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Varane drives it forward. Tolisso has created one goal already. That's a decent ball. And he's there to cut it out.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Andre Silva. Nicely measured pass. Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
There will be a throw-in. Hernandez. Forward it goes. Griezmann. Pepe does well to read it and intercepts. Ruben Dias. Ruben Neves. Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes. It's got through to him. Mbappe going for goal. They are rampant. And they are cruising away.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. It's Ben Yedder. Gets away from his opponents. Mbappe, and the finish! He scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible.
Ronaldo has got himself a free kick. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
He's trying the shot, and he's missed it. Titi. Finds himself eased off the ball. Titi tries to get it forward quickly. It's come loose. Ruben Neves. Eder. Matuidi battles to win it back. Needed a better pass there. Mario Rui. João Moutinho. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Guerrero. France get it back again. Over to the left. João Moutinho. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Andre Silva gets it out to the wing. Hernandez gets it back. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. For a throw. Fekir. Pogba. Ramsey did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Matuidi. Douglas Costa finds himself eased off the ball, and it's Griezmann.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Griezmann. Griezmann. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. De Ligt. Matuidi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Chiellini. Dybala. That's a good ball to find him. Goal! Juventus! First blood drawn. Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And it's played forward. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. Douglas Costa. Ramsey. Juventus are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And it's Lamar. Lamar goes looking. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And that's a throw-in. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Pavard. Fekir. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, they can break here. Ramsey. Danilo. And here's Matuidi. And he's cut it out. Conte. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Lamar needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Douglas Costa. Ramsey. Lamar plays it forward. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Chiellini. Ramsey. And here's Dybala. And here's Cristiano. Has a pop! It's bounced out! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Cristiano Ronaldo simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Lamar is there to heave it away. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Mbappe. Griezmann. Douglas Costa. And it's Chiellini. Ramsey. Douglas Costa. Matuidi. He's got away. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. The whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Juventus in control at half-time, 2-0. Already up and running for the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Bonucci. Ramsey. Pogba. And it's Conte. Fekir. Mbappe! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Bonucci tries to get it forward quickly. Pjanic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Griezmann. Pjanic. The referee's awarded a free kick. Conte. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Matuidi. Danilo. And here's Dybala. And it's Chiellini.
Paulo Dybala really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Matuidi battles to win it back. Lamar. Pogba. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ronaldo set up one goal so far.
We could assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Now can he fit it? Has a hit! He's scored!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. France get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Now a chance to break. Douglas Costa. Hernandez. Pavard. And it's Fekir. Griezmann.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Matuidi. Ramsey. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Juventus have a free kick. Pjanic having a look. And it's Alexandro. Pjanic. Pjanic has it out wide and in space. Keeper has beaten it away. Pjanic. And here's Dybala. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. He's managed to get it away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, good take in a good area. Real chance!
So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And it's been taken short. Mbappe. And a shot! It's anyone's ball. Conte. It's Griezmann! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Back to the keeper and go again. Cuadrado. Cuadrado drives it forward. Dybala.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And here's Ramsey. Matuidi. Could be a chance here. 2 minutes to be added on. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Mbappe plays it backwards, and they'll try again. And the referee brings it to a close. Juventus come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Juventus certainly produced a lovely blend of flair and industry to earn a result that was fully merited for me.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. He's gone for it! They score!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
France didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Mbappe breaks on here. Cuts it out. Defenders on the back foot. He gets past his man. That intervention was very necessary. Conte. And it's Griezmann. Oh, what a ball! Hoists it forward. And here's Gnabry. Toni Kroos. France have it back and they can go again. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Looking to break out here. Fekir provides an outlet. Fekir. Hits one! It's in! Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Griezmann. Matuidi. Done very well to intervene. Mbappe gets flagged offside. On the right now, what's on? Tar. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Toni Kroos. Shoots! Goal, Germany! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Gnabry. Now it's Gnabry. Werner. Matuidi gets into the right position to intercept. Here's Griezmann. Mbappe! Werner. Werner. Conte. Mbappe, Griezmann, well played, he saw that coming. Kimmich. Nicely measured pass. Mbappe shot at goal! He has done it! France are back on level terms.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Fekir has got himself a free kick. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. comes as a mighty relief. And the first 45 minutes are up. Germany come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting. Neither side able to hold a lead.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we're already back underway here. And it's Goretzka. Goretzka. It's a brilliant interception. Pogba. Matuidi. Conte. Hernandez. And here's Fekir. Conte. Mbappe. Chance to break. Werner. Werner spreads it towards the left. That's a throw. And here's Kroos. Kante battles to win it back.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. It's a good foot in there. Rudiger. And it's Gnabry. And it's played forward. Griezmann. And they've been caught out here. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And here's Gnabry. He's had a look. Matuidi. Dashing forward at pace. Hernandez. Matuidi. Fekir. Fekir takes a look up. Here comes the corner. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Chan knocks it away. And it's Conte. Hernandez. Mbappe. And the shot! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible...
Has a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
The changes then in quick succession. Mbappe! It has a hit! Should have put that one away.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
France making another change here.
France are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Hector. Goretzka. Werner. Gnabry. Chan. Oh, real chance! Oh, good take in a good area. Goes for goal! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery! That was easy, almost too easy.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Gnabry. Kimmich. Goretzka.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Raphael Varane. France desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Lemar. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Gnabry tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Mbappe! Kimmich. And that will be the final act. What a game, wonderful stuff, and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
Germany can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. Has a pop! Pjanic. De Ligt. Danilo. He's through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Danilo. Douglas Costa. Dybala. Oh, that's neat. Matuidi. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And it's played forward. Dybala. He's played him through. Oh, good interception. Pjanic. Juventus, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Matuidi. Ramsey. Chiellini. Chiellini goes looking. Ramsey. Cristiano Ronaldo. Matuidi. Bentancur. And help's available out wide. He's got away. Delivery from Dybala. Another chance from a corner. Clears it out of harm's way. Ramsey. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good defending, very good defending. Matuidi. And it's Douglas Costa. And here's Dybala. Chiellini gets up to head it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Chiellini. Douglas Costa. Dybala. Danilo. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Danilo tries to get it forward quickly. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And here's Ramsey. And he's there to cut it out. Dybala. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment.
Oh, crossbar!
Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bonucci. That could spell trouble. He's got away. He's one-on-one! Christian, he's gone for it! And it's a goal!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Juventus take the lead, 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Juventus need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And into chance! In it goes! Juventus are level! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Now it's Dybala, and it's Chiellini. Dybala. Pjanic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shoots! Goal!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Juventus take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Chiellini.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And here's Dybala. And here's Ramsey. Oh, going for goal! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Juventus take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. De Ligt. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Going through. Dybala. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Dybala. Bentancur. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball's loose, who's getting... Oh, real danger! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Juventus are making a change now. Pjanic gets it out to the wing. Play for a throw. Douglas Costa. And it's Matuidi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala, he's given away a free kick.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Bentancur. Real chance! That's a real chance missed.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
So there's going to be another change here. Matuidi. De Ligt. De Chilio. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo has a hit! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Bernardeschi can get it clear. Matuidi. Bernardeschi tries lifting it over. De Ligt drives it forward. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Dybala is off, and the boss has some thinking to do now. Chiellini. De Chilio. Pjanic. Now it's Higuain. Bernardeschi. Ramsey. Matuidi. De Chilio. De Ligt. That's not going to make it. Pjanic. No, he wasn't being fooled. Alexandro. Pjanic. Matuidi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's cut it out. Pjanic. Forward it goes. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Pjanic. And they've been caught out here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that will be the final act. Juventus did it the hard way, a testament to their great powers of